Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Oh, just a second. Gotta turn the heater off so it's not so noisy. Anyway, I bet lots and lots of you out there are wondering whatever happened to those chanterelle mushrooms and the chanterelle omelette I was going to make. Right? Right? Well, here are the chanterelles. In here somewhere. There's the chanterelles. And here's the chanterelle omelette. Welcome to Kent's Kitchen and Cooking with Kent. So let's get on with this here. First of all, we have to dry saute all the mushrooms there. I've chopped them all up. Let it dry saute them. So that'll take a little bit. What you do is you just render all the liquid out of them. It's basically water. You render all the liquid out of them. And then when they get so they're squeaking in the pan and cooked like a regular mushroom, then you can start adding things into it. So let's just saute these down and get on with it. Alright, so here we are. I'm going to turn this off now. These are sauteed down. So for most mushroom recipes, you'd always dry saute your mushrooms to render out any water moisture. And then when they're cooked down and there's no moisture left in them, and they're just nice and delectable, then you can do stuff with them. And here we go. So what I'm going to do here, I'll turn the heat back on a little bit, and I'm going to add a little bit of butter, maybe a tad more butter, yeah, a little bit more butter. Not so much. Wow. Like butter's rubber or something. Didn't come off here. Okay, so we're going to just mix these around in the butter a bit so they're nice and juicy and soft again. These mushrooms were actually quite dry because of a really dry season this year. So they didn't have a lot of water moisture in them and they cooked down really quickly. So there's that. I'm just going to put hint of salt on them, just barely a hint of salt, and a touch of pepper, not even much at all, just that much. And then cook them down a little bit in the butter and soften them up and get them all ready for the omelette. All ready for the omelette. And these are looking real good, real good. I think I might just put another tad of butter in there. Just another small tad of butter in there, and these will be really, really nice and delectable. Yeah, they're looking great. They are looking great. Yeah. This is fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, these are looking pretty good now. I don't know if you can see that in there. They're looking quite good there. So with this recipe, this is my favorite, probably my all-time favorite chanterelle mushroom omelet that I'm going to make here today. I've made other types of them in that, but this one, I just love this one. And this one requires a little bit of Demerara brown sugar. A little Demerara brown sugar. I got about, I think, a half a teaspoon there. It's not very much. You don't need a lot. You just need a little bit of the flavor in there. I'm going to turn this down again because the pan's hot and I don't want to overcook them and burn them or anything. So I'm just going to use the heat of the pan right now and just mix this up real good. All the flavors are in there. Yeah, I could test this right now. Pretty darn good. Pretty darn good, yeah. And I'm going to put just another hint. Oh, wow, can't get any. There we go. Just another little hint of brown sugar there. That's it. That'll be more than enough. That's perfect. That will be perfect. So you mix them up really well. So the brown sugar and the butter and the mushrooms all blend together really well. You don't want pockets of brown sugar popping out in your mouth, that kind of thing. So these look like they're pretty well blended up. Pretty good. What we're going to do now Just turn the heat back on. There we go. And we're gonna add more butter to cook the eggs. There we go. More butter to cook the eggs. That's a little bit much. That's a little bit much, yep. There we go. That's all we need. That is all we need right now. Okay, so here we're melting the butter down. We still got the mushrooms in the pan. Because instead of dirtying another plate by putting the mushrooms on a different plate and then adding them again, I don't have to do as many dishes if I do it this way. So there we go. Butter's melting down. I got my eggs all ready. And of course, I got to use duck eggs, right? Of course, this one would require duck eggs. So, these are duck eggs from J&K Farmstead in Qualicum Bay. Beautiful duck eggs. I love them. They're really good. Anyway, so we pour them in there like that. Just like that. Get it all out of there. Use up all we can. I'm going to put this over here. There we go. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to flip a bunch of these mushrooms onto the egg and then pour the egg all the way around. There, like that. See? You see? Pour the egg back in here. And then as it firms up, we are going to fold it over. So, on top of that, I have a little bit of salt here. I don't want to use any roasted sesame oil or garam masala, cumin, or any other stuff, because I just want a very basic flavor here with the eggs, the mushrooms, and the brown sugar, and it'll be fantastic, just fantastic. So there, pepper there. Get this to slide down there a bit, I guess. Ooh. Oops, went off on me. Can't cook it without the fire. Here we go. We're going to start rolling this over. It's not cooking that fast right now, so that's okay though. Got the heat going better now, so it's cooking faster now. I prefer to cook it slower than hotter, because then you overcook your eggs, you brown them and stuff like that, and I don't like doing that. But I guess I started off a little slow today. Just a little slow, yeah. But we're getting there. We are getting there. Yep. There we go. There we go. That's going over now. Pour some more of the liquid egg down here. Egg down over here. So we can firm it up and fold it over. There we are. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. See, there we go. Sometimes it looks like a mess at first, but once it firms up, it starts to look a lot better, more like an omelet. This one might turn into a bit of a scramlet, but that's okay too. Scramlets is just as well good as an omelet. I think I got a lot of mushroom in there. It's starting to pop out of the omelet here. So I'm just going to, like I've told you before, just going to roll it over a couple of times. Make sure all the liquid egg inside is firmed up, so it's not all runny and gooey, and at the same time it's not overcooked as well. You see, I haven't even browned that at all in any way. Any brown is the mushroom. There we go. Yep, we're getting solid here. I just broke it open. I broke it open. So everything's solid in there. There's no liquid runny egg. So that's pretty much done here. I'm just going to add a bit more pepper on the top, just to garnish it, sort of thing. There we go. Now we're turning it off. Yummy. We'll push it over there. And then we'll plate this sucker. And it's just as simple as that. There we go. There we go, a beautiful, beautiful chanterelle mushroom omelet. And this is going to be fabulous and tasty. And here we go. Let's get over there and eat this sucker. So there we have it. This beautiful, beautiful, delectable yellow chanterelle omelet. It's fantastic. Wow. I really love mushrooms in my omelets, especially the wild mushrooms, chanterelles, pines, hedgehogs, shrimp. The list goes on and on and on. But this is fantastic, and these chanterelles there. The chanterelle, the flavor of the chanterelles, and just the right amount of brown sugar, they just pair so well together, and the flavors of each just explode together, and oh, you can't even describe it unless you try it. It tastes wonderful, fantastic. Shanties really go well with brown sugar, and the brown sugar and the mushrooms and everything like that go really well with the egg as well. Eggs can almost pair with just about anything, I think, in my estimation. But I've made lots of different chanterelle omelets, but this one here I think is my favorite because it's just so succulent. It's not funny. It is, oh, it's just fabulous. I can't say enough about how wonderful this tastes. And basically all wild mushrooms are very, very tasty and delicious. But chanterelles especially, they have this really interesting flavor. It's so hard to describe, but when you do the right things with them, wow, you make amazing, amazing meals. Yep. This is so fantastic. Oh my God. You got to try this for yourself. It's just to understand how wonderful this is and everything. Now, another thing, if you're in my neighborhood and you happen to come by at breakfast time and you bring your own chanterelle mushrooms or any additives, I would gladly make you an omelet. But you have to come by at the right time with the right products and everything. Oh my God, this is good. It's really just fabulous. Wild mushrooms are just one of the best things of wild foraging. They're like the protein and the meatiness and everything without killing animals. But they taste just, they just enhance just about every meal you can imagine. All mushrooms enhance those meals. They're fantastic. That's why Money's Mushrooms used to say, Money's mushrooms make meals marvelous. Oh, these are way better than Money's mushrooms. Way better. Way better. Anyway, mushrooms really do make pretty much any meal taste so much better. And they give them extra body and everything like that. But anyway, I'm going to eat this up. I'm going to enjoy it. And we'll just catch you in the next video clip, okay? Ciao.
Blah, blah, blah. Shepherd